hey, that came out really, that sounded a little weird coming out, right? Like the hey, it was like, you know how sometimes people say things and you hear it and it makes you feel like, it's like something about the way he said it or something about the way he did that was kind of, it made me feel uncomfortable. I think that the hey that I just did was kind of like that. Let's not talk about that. I also say that a lot. I say, let's not talk about that. And I need to find more creative ways of expressing myself. I wanted to do a quick video. I've realized that that I don't necessarily need to do my whole nice camera setup. And if you see my eyes wandering around, it's because I'm trying to figure out where the lens is, and it's on this side. So okay. Yeah, I was thinking that I just do a quick video, not on my normal setup, but on my cell phone, and I'll do these quite a bit too. So off to a bad start already. No, I really wanted to express to you all the value of learning about MBTI, and it's great. It works out great because I have no reason to be sponsoring them, or I don't get paid from them to say this, and I'm totally just talking as a person who likes MBTI and is interested in it and does it as a hobby. Really, I study psychology, personality psychology, just because it's fun. I have found that after learning about personality science, that my life has improved a shit ton, because I can see the difference from when I didn't know it and now I do. I think it's just made a massive difference in who I am and how I developed. I remember learning about it the first time in a camp when I was in university. We were at a leadership camp for an honors, kind of like an honors program. We kind of had to take this like leadership camp. It was like, I think it was like a night, maybe less. No, I think it was just a day or something. I forget how long it was. I think it was just one Saturday. I remember learning about MBTI not for the first time, but really for the first time being really like formally introduced to the topic. And I found out that the result that I got was INTJ. That was one of the result that I got. At the time, I wasn't really honest with my answers, I don't feel like, and so I think my result was INTJ. But after taking the official MBTI test on the Myers Briggs, the website, I'll put the link below what that website I used was. It's the official Myers Briggs, and I got, my result was INFJ. I had to pay like $100 for that test, and I was like, this is gonna be worth it, because now I can finally end all disputes and be like, hey, this is officially what the scientists tell me, is that the people that actively study this personality science are telling me that I am, in fact, an INFJ. And for anybody who doesn't believe that, well, too bad, because it's not going to change my personality. I am an INFJ. I know, because I've studied this stuff for years, and I've been paying attention for years about this, and like, it's not going to change the fact that I am this. It's just who I am. I really find it disturbing when people accuse others of being a different personality type, and I think it's justified, because like, you don't want somebody out there saying that they're a certain type when they're not, because it can give that certain personality type a bad rap. But honestly, who cares? Really, it's not that a big deal. Just let people make videos. Let people create their content, man. If they don't have any bad intentions, and you can kind of tell, like, if you're intuitive, you can tell when somebody has bad intentions. Let them go, man. Just be nice about it. Let them say that, hey, maybe you want to check out, maybe you want to take another test here, and maybe you'll find out that you're not actually the type that you claim to be, instead of attacking them. After taking this test, and after finding out about my personality when I was in camp, we had a whole full discussion. I found it absolutely fascinating, and like the difference between feelers and thinkers, and how we process information and how we make decisions is based off of our personality type. And I think it just would, if we all understood this, right? It was all about how we were different. We were all the same but different, in the sense that we want to solve problems in this world, and we have different ways of approaching how to solve those problems. And it's clear, there's different personality types in this world. We all recognize that, but we don't recognize the science behind it, the psychology behind it. And it's in my vision to want to see everybody find out about this, everybody to know about this. I think it's really important. I think schools should all teach it as part of health, maybe a health class. I think it's something that everyone should know about, because I think those that are not learning about this are missing out massively. There's just so much benefit to understanding your personality type, in my opinion. In my just, my 2 cents is that if you learn this, you'll see massive improvements in the way you live your life and the way you understand yourself. As an INFJ myself, I've found that learning about this explains a lot of reasons why my personality type is odd. It's not the norm, apparently. And it makes me feel understood. And I think this is the attraction for INFJs. We're already naturally curious, and at the same time, we get to understand who we are as INFJs. I would encourage anybody who's watching this video for the first time, maybe you already know about the MBTI, but you're watching this and you're not new, is to keep learning about it. It's an endless endeavor, really. It's like martial arts. It's like anything, any skill in life. There's a bottomless pit. Well, I don't want to say pit. That sounds negative. There's just like this infinite amount of growth that you can make when it comes to anything. Maybe like you're limited to your physical, maybe like physical activities like sports, like maybe there's like you're limited to your physical biological makeup. But I think when it comes to knowledge, it's just endless. You can continue to study and to learn and to and just to understand who you are and what other people are. If we understand all this, we start to be way more accepting of other people and how they behave towards us, and we won't take things so personally, and we won't take things so seriously anymore. When you understand that, hey, this person might disagree with me because they have a different way of processing the world, you can start to understand other people. And I think stepping yourself in other people's shoes and seeing, why do they process information that way? Why do they have a certain response? Why are they so callous and cold when some other people are so emotional and very caring and understanding? There's a significant difference. With that understanding, you can start to understand, you can start to really get people, really understand people, and people love to feel understood. And when people feel understood, they'll like you more also as a result. So really, I think we all need to learn this. It's just so immensely beneficial that I really don't see any reason why we should not be emphasizing it more. I really do want to be a part of that. I want to contribute to a more public recognition of this personality science and the study of the science. More people having it as a hobby, just something they read about, talk about all the time, like horoscopes. Like horoscopes are widely popular. A lot of people talk about horoscopes. A lot of people care. I think just the MBTI is more sciencey, and it's more logical, and it requires laboratories, and it requires like it kind of feels that way, that's what's involved in personality science and MBTI. Just the sound of the word MBTI, it sounds so like laboratory sciencey, and I think it turns people off. But I really do believe, like Bill Nye, he loves science, and his enthusiasm shows in his Bill Nye the Science Guy show. We just got to be more enthusiastic about our passion for this topic. So at the same time, for anybody who's watching this who is an avid follower of this science, to be open and share about it. I really do think it will help a lot of people. And in the long run, when people start to understand more about themselves and other people, we're going to have a lot more harmony, and we won't have all this division that we see in the world today, especially here in the United States, where we have division over race and ideology. Can't even agree on whether or not we on simple things and small things, dealing with this pandemic. Really, like we're so divided. And the division, in my opinion, is really a matter of the division of personality types. The division of the personality types shows in Republicans and Democrats. In Democrats, you're going to see a lot more feelers than you're going to see thinkers. Thinkers are a lot of more Republicans are thinkers. They're logical, they're very blunt, and they really look at the objective truth, so much so that their empathy is overshadowed sometimes, which is the complete other side of the spectrum. We don't really need that division. We need to understand both sides. We need to look at both sides. Most of the time, the answer to any issue that we're facing is finding the happy middle between the two extremes. Of course, it's sensationalized. We hear a lot of oh, Republicans are so-and-so, Democrats are so-and-so. It's so all extreme and all so like apocalyptic. But if we really look at the balance between the two, we'll find a happy middle, and we'll find ways to make decisions that are better for everybody. MBTI is great. I want you to know, if you're new to this, that you're in for a real big treat to understand this. It's life-changing. You're going to see improvements in your life every day, day to day, how you see the world, how you perceive the world. For somebody who has studied this for a long time and has been looking at MBTI for a long time, I say, hey, like, be more open about it. Go out and share your passion with the world about this study. You're gonna find it's very rewarding. I find it very rewarding to share this interest. I wouldn't say it's a boiling passion, that MBTI or personality science, but it is something that I am extremely interested in, and I definitely feel a rewarded feeling, a feeling of reward when I do share this, and when people understand it, and when I see people understand it. All right, that's good. All the thoughts that I really wanted to get out today. Thank you for watching this video. I got another one cooking up for tomorrow. I just wanted to check in and really share this thought that I had with you guys. I'm pushing myself to make more videos a week. I used to do one a week, and I'm looking at doing 2 a week. I want to increase the frequency of content, so you guys have more to watch and more to see of me. I don't know, sometimes it gets a little bit too much, and that's fine. Like, people get tired of seeing my face sometimes, and that's totally understandable. But I think 2 videos a week is a good number for now. All right, I'm going to shut the F up and get out of here and let you be. Thank you for watching this video, I will see you in the next one. Okay? See you later.